Okay, we're going to make an HTML web page that has a table on it. So we're going to work in Notepad. So if you press the Windows button on the computer, on the keyboard, and you press R at the same time, you'll bring up the run. Okay, so in there you'll type in notepad.exe and then click OK, and Notepad will start, and that's where we're going to work. So I've made a folder called HTML, and that's where we're going to save this. So I'm going to save it, do save as HTML, the HTML folder, and I'm going to call it my table. Now, if you notice, Notepad has a TXT extension. So what I like to do is just save it, and then you'll see it's right there. And then I'm just going to rename it, and we're going to rename it .html at the end. Okay? And just say yes, we want to change it. And now when you click this, okay, you'll see the HTML page is running in Internet Explorer. So now you'll see that the file that we have open still has a .txt extension. So I'm going to close it. I'm going to right click on the HTML file, and then I'm going to say open with, and we're going to say Notepad. Okay, so that's it. Now the changes we make will be saved to the HTML file. So let's prove that out. I'll type hello, give it a save, then I double click this, and you see there's our hello. So that's our HTML page, and Internet Explorer knows because it has the HTML extension. Internet Explorer knows to open it. So let's make the table. Okay, so we're going to just say table, and right now we'll close this, and then we're going to say table again, and this tells it it's the end of the table, that /. So I save this. Okay, so we run, and of course there's nothing in the table, so we don't see it. Alright, so we're going to add a row to the table. So we're going to use TR, and TR stands for table row. Okay. And just like before, we use the / to show that it's the end of the table row. Okay. And TD stands for table data. So we're going to put that, and then we can just put something in there. We'll put test. And of course we have to close the TD with the /. Okay. Okay, so now we have a table that only has one row and really one column. So TD is kind of a column. So when we run this, we give it a save. And when we run this, that's actually the start of our table. So if we want to see it, we need to put a border around the table. So we're going to say table border equals 1 in quotes, and give it a save. Okay, so we give it a save, double click it, and now you can see there's the start of our table. So let's give it another row. Okay. So we're going to take this and just copy it. I'm going to call it test2. Of course, save it and open it. There's our 2 rows. Okay, so now we have 2 rows, and now we want to add a second column, and now it really starts becoming a table. So I'm going to call this A1 Okay, and then I'm going to add another one. And just by putting the second one in there, that makes another column. So I'm going to call this A2. And this guy will come down here, we'll call it B1. Okay, and we'll copy it. And this is by just adding this, that makes another column. Okay, and we'll call this B2. Clean it up a little bit. Okay, give it a save. Okay, so clean it up a little bit and we'll save it again. And now we'll run it. Double click it. And there's our table. So pretty much you've just made a basic table. And so we're going to do more with it later. But that's pretty much a table in HTML. And of course, it doesn't make a difference if it runs on your machine. It could be on a web server or a web host. And you'll pretty much get the same result. And that's that.